In some of our discussions around the financial side, you were talking in terms of like long-term profitability, some forecasting type stuff. How is that so integral to when you're making some of these assessments, and why is that important to your perspectives on this?
Well, I think just to start, I think John and Steve did a great job of just explaining the importance of having good quality financial information and production information. I think it leads into this scenario where we're looking at building a new barn. You want to kind of see what your your farm can actually handle in the way of debt or new debt that is associated with the barn, and or some of the debt that is either brought into the new barn scenario, whether it's existing debt or money you need to pay out um, parts of the succession plan or finding mom and dad a house, right? So I think it's important in this scenario here, maybe the daughter or the successor gets access potentially to the last 3 years of financial information and takes a look at that, and potentially together you build out a projection or pro forma post barn to see, if I had, like, let's say $2 million of debt here for a new barn. Even if we have no debt, like, can we even afford to make those payments? And I think that's very, very important, because once the barn's up, you can't take it back down, and the cat's already out of the bag, right? So I think too, also when you're looking at building a new barn, if those future barn payments are reliant on improved profitability, increase in milk production, if you're expecting 10 to 20% increase in milk production and labor savings, let's maybe talk to other producers potentially to see, are your expectations realistic and achievable? Because if they're not, um, yeah, the results may put the, if you aren't able to reach those and they're optimistic, you might put the future viability of the farm at risk and even potentially your retirement.